What's good everyone, it's Zigzag here, welcome back to another Geoguessr video, and welcome back to my award-winning Imposters Google Maps quiz series. For today's quiz, we've got an absolutely star-studded lineup, including World Cup finalist Blinky, World Cup semi-finalist RC, World Cup quarter-finalist Debre, and of course the one and only Rainbolt. Now all of these players are going to compete to get as many points in my impossible quiz as they can. Now this is a quiz where you can play along at home. Let me show you guys how to play. So here's an example of an extra round I made to show you guys how it works. Basically, there are always 4 images, 3 of which come from the same country, and 1 is the sussy-wussy imposter. In this example, we got 3 locations from Canada, namely red, green, and blue, and then we have the imposter, which is yellow, which is in the Netherlands. A contestant will get 1 point for naming the correct country, in this instance, Canada. They would get a 2nd point for naming the correct color of the imposter, in this example, yellow, and they would also get a point for naming the country of the imposter, in this example, the Netherlands. However, I couldn't leave it at just that. There is one extra rule today. I have allocated 1 sneaky country, which if you guess it, you get -1 points. So in this example, that country is France, and if you guessed France as the main country, then you would get -1 point. So even if you had gotten 2 points from guessing yellow correctly and that it was Netherlands, if you also guessed France, you would only end up with 1 point total. Alright guys, with that explained, it is time to get into the rounds. We've got absolutely the best players in the world playing right now, so this should indeed be a whole lot of fun. Let's get straight into round 1, and don't forget to like the video. Okay, welcome Radu. Time starts now. Let's go.
Okay, so I do recognize the yellow location as Turkey. I'm pretty sure that should be the imposter country here. But it's actually tough because I'm not sure what the main country is. I want to say US, but it could be a weird Mexico. Or not weird, it just could be Mexico. See, I feel like that's the toss-up. It's like the +1 -1 is gonna be one of Mexico or US, and I don't know which one. I do think I lean US though. Like the red fire curves on the blue image kind of makes it lean US. So I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say US, and then imposter is yellow, and that is Turkey.
Okay, welcome Debre. Here is the first round. Your time starts now. Let's go. Take us through what you're thinking.
Okay, so we have a B that looks like South Africa, which is probably the bait, I guess. Actually, we have the whatever that like blue thing is, like the blue paint on the the reserved parking spots. That doesn't feel like a South African thing. I feel like I've seen that somewhere else. Like I feel like with these signs, it's like the white signposts and just like it feels more like Mexico. And I feel like this like yellow is like a very cheap Mexico bait. Like that's kind of where I'm at. Red looks like it could be like Gen 2 California or something, and then like green being Mexico is like, I mean, green could be literally anywhere. So that's like, you know, 15 countries you could tell me, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was any of them. But I could imagine some like sus Greece, but like there's no way like more than 2 of these are Greece. So I think I am going to guess Mexico, and I think that this blue one is out of those. Yeah. So the problem is I don't know. It's definitely Mexico, USA, I think, but I don't know which one is the main one. Because like red one looks like it could be like some sus California, but like the signposts, maybe green is the US, and then yellow is Mexico, and then blue like the parking spots, the way that they're painted, like that feels like a very US thing. Like I don't know why you would have like
30 seconds.
White and blue paint mixing. Yeah, I feel like blue is definitely US for me. Okay, I'm going to mark blue as US, and the rest of them as Mexico.
Okay, welcome Trevor to the channel once again, and welcome back to the imposter game mode. We got the first round here. You've heard the rules, so let's get into it. 2 minutes.
I've heard the rules. 2 minutes on the clock, like the party don't stop. Let's do it. Oh man, how I not missed this challenge, Oscar. It's been like a year. I thought I was in the clear. Okay. That rhymed, bro. I'm actually dropping bars in the year.
He's a poet. He just doesn't think it.
Doesn't know it, bro. Come on.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Well, blue is fun, isn't it?
Sure.
It's almost like I went to college there, so I know that blue is Guardian of the Gods in Colorado Springs, so that's always helpful.
Okay.
In the U.S., that makes me think we have 2 chevrons, red and yellow, or black and yellow chevrons. That house in the bottom right in yellow does not look like it should be in the U.S. though for me. Red looks like it could be U.S., like a freaking like I don't know, and then green looks like it's like Turkey or something crazy. Could that ever be the U.S.? Okay, so blue, I wonder. Well, I want to say the main country is gonna be U.S. here because I already know one blue is gonna be the U.S. But would you ever do it like the other 3? Dude, I don't like this. I realize why I hate this game. Okay, I'm just gonna spend some time forehead camming. Where on earth would yellow be in the U.S.? Single yellow. I mean, obviously you get that in the U.S., but that just black and yellow chevrons are also U.S.
10 seconds.
Oh, no, I can. Okay. Oh man, dude, I'm gonna go red, blue, green, U.S., yellow, Mexico.
Okay. Welcome, Blinky.
Yo, thanks for having me. Okay, so this zooms into on one. Clearly, top left looks like US, but it's probably made to look like US, all of it, I would assume. I don't know what the bottom left one is. That is weird. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe red is an imposter here. Unless. No, I could see top right being US as well, even though it's a white line. Looks like some national park or something. Car looks pretty American. And then bottom right though doesn't look like US at all. Like the yellow, I guess I should use the colors, right?
30 seconds on the clock.
Oh, that's tough. Bro, what is this yellow? I'm gonna say it's US imposter yellow. And yellow is Turkey.
Okay, on the first round, we have Blinky going for green, red, and blue as USA, and yellow as Turkey. And the country you weren't allowed to guess was Mexico, so you correctly dodged that. The main country is indeed USA, so that's a point there. And then yellow is the imposter, and it's Turkey. 3 points out of 3. Well done, Blinky.
Nice.
We had Rainbolt going red, green, blue as United States, and yellow as Mexico. The country you were not allowed to guess as the main country was Mexico. So that means you are correct, it was US as the main country, and the main country was red, green, and blue. So that's immediately 2 points as you've picked the imposter is yellow.
Okay, now I know that yellow isn't going to be Mexico, so can I just get, like, for the content, can I try and think of what it's going to be?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, give me like 10 seconds.
10 seconds later.
Okay, I'm going to give you, is it Spain or Turkey?
It is one of those two.
I'm going to go Spain.
No, it's Turkey. But actually a decent call though. Not bad.
Okay.
Okay, 2 points off the bat though. You picked the imposter and the main country, just missing the second country there. And yeah, good job. Debray has marked red, green, and yellow as his main country for Mexico, and then gone blue as the imposter, which he has picked as the US. So the country you weren't meant to guess here, which is not involved in any of the 4 images, is Mexico. So unfortunately, -1 points on that front. Now you're right that blue is the US, but unfortunately so are green and red, which means the imposter is yellow, which is Turkey.
Okay.
So unfortunately,
Yeah,
starting off with -1 here.
Given the new rules, I probably should have picked up on the fact that it's not gonna be like either US or Mexico are gonna be the bait. Like it would have been too convenient, you know, if it was just that simple.
Radu has gone yellow as the imposter, as Turkey, and then for the other 3 countries, he has picked USA as the main country. Well, indeed, he is correct that Turkey is yellow, so that's 2 points there, and also that it is the US. Nice. Mex was the country that you had to dodge.
Okay, the way you said that, I thought it was gonna be Vex. I got so scared.
Good job, good job.
Okay. Ooh, this is interesting. I'm trying to figure out if that's a black or white car on the blue image. No, I mean, wait, what? Okay, the antennas are just not lining up. I'm looking at the bottom, or the green one, and it's like, what? That doesn't line up. Like, I could see yellow, green, and red being together, but blue just seems strange. And I'm not sure if blue is like Uruguay. That's what I'm thinking. Like, surely it's not a white car and that's Chile. No, I think it's a black car. So I'm probably leaning Uruguay over Arge. I've been playing a lot of Colombia recently, and like this looks like Colombia kind of like the other locations, but that could just be my bias. So it could be like Ecuador or something. I don't know. Something about this is telling me Colombia. Could the other ones be Arge? And no, it can't be, because green and blue don't work together. If I think yellow is Colombia, and then green and red would probably also have to be Colombia, and then blue is the imposter, and that's Uruguay. Okay, I'm gonna lock in, yeah. So yellow, green, and red are Arge, and then blue is the imposter. No, sorry, yellow, green, yellow, green, and red are Colombia, and then blue is the imposter, and it's Uruguay. Man, I couldn't say that.
Okay.
Okay, so the problem with this is that I know where the green one is. This is like the weird coverage that comes over from Brazil into Uruguay, and it has like the Brazil car, like it's just over the border. I think it's in Rivera, or at least close to it. But I have like a couple of locations there in ABW, so that's not hugely interesting. Yeah, and now the problem is I don't know where like if Uruguay is gonna be like the main country or what, because I think you're definitely not supposed to guess Brazil. That's what I'm kind of thinking, because green is definitely trying to make you think Brazil, and yellow looks like kind of Brazilian, but like this like kind of like white paint between the lines and stuff. Like something about it just doesn't feel right, and just like the houses either. So I think Uruguay is definitely probably going to be the main country, because the green one is supposed to be the location where if you don't know it, you're never guessing Uruguay. So I feel like it would be very convenient for this to be like Uruguay for the main country, and then maybe, I don't know, like red could be something really suspicious like US, I could see the red being. Yeah, like I think maybe a wooden pole on the left and like soil that is kind of red but like ambiguous. And I can't really say much about the plants.
30 seconds.
I guess they don't really look like they would be in the US, but okay, I think I'm definitely marking Uruguay as the main country. That's not really a question. I guess what I'm like I don't really know is why blue is supposed to be strange. Yeah, I guess I'm willing to mark maybe red as Argentina then.
Okay. Number 2 here. Time starts now. Let's go, Trevor.
Okay, blue has black car. Why would you include black car though, bro? Okay, so yellow looks like it could be like Brazil or like Panhandle Arge maybe. Blue could be Arge. Green looks like it could be Arge or Uruguay, and red looks like it's trying out for the JV team. Like I don't know what red's doing here. That pole. What is this pole? For a second, I thought green was like Lesotho or something. But we have black car top right, green I thought was Lesotho. Blue, it looks like it's gonna be Arge or Uruguay, and yellow looks like it's like Panhandle, or it looks like Brazil, but like with how the other ones are looking, I want to say it's gonna be Panhandle. And then I feel like there's definitely gonna be one of the ones I can't guess is definitely gonna be Arge or Uruguay, which I don't like at all as the main country. And so I really feel like I'm in a little bit of a pickle here. Oh, do I do something crazy? No, do you ever get that wooden fence in Lesotho? I wonder if you ever get anything like yellow in Uruguay. I don't think so. That looks like it's to red soil, but this guy Oscar likes red roads and Uruguay, so it wouldn't put it past him that he would have found a Uruguay.
10 seconds to go.
Okay, I'm ready. I have a wild answer. Okay,
Let's hear it.
I'm gonna go blue, yellow, green, Uruguay, red, US.
Okay.
Okay, so top right looks like Misiones Argentina blue. I guess yeah, blue looks like orange, but clearly green is not orange. Yellow looks it's Spanish though, even though it looks so much like Brazil at first. Oh wait, I know what this is. Wait, green looks like Brazil Uruguay border. Maybe it's gonna be some spill coverage. Ooh. I wonder if then the red is the imposter and you think it's orange and then it's not. Well, that definitely is also Portuguese on the yellow. I guess I don't know, it's all Portuguese. So maybe it's just border, but it's not spill.
30 seconds remaining.
Then I will say it's Arge and imposter is green.
And what country
Brazil.
is green is? Okay.
Yeah.
On this round, we have Blinky going red, blue, and yellow as the main country being Argentina, and green as his imposter, which would be Brazil. So, the country you were not allowed to guess on this one was Argentina, so you've lost a point there.
Oh.
Now, the main country, as you thought may be the case, is indeed Uruguay, which is blue, yellow, and green. So you almost had it. You really considered it, huh? And then the imposter is red, which is Brazil. So because you've actually picked that the imposter is Brazil, you do gain back a point. So it's only 0 points instead of -1. There you go. Almost could have gotten 3 points there, I think, but nice try. So on this, the second round, we've had Rainbolt going blue, yellow, green, Uruguay, red, USA. You have dodged the wrong country for the main one. That one was Argentina. You weren't meant to guess, so well done. Once again, you've picked the correct country and the correct 3 images as Uruguay. That's actually crazy. How have you done that?
I'm just maybe him,
I guess we have been in BC where I was grinding Uruguay, so I guess a give it a personality clue there.
Yeah.
And then
this is more than a Geoguessr. This is Oscar Guesser,
Yeah, this is friendship for real.
Yeah.
And then we have red, which you've picked as the US, and it was actually Brazil. But you pick up a point for picking it as the imposter.
I'll take that.
Debre's final answer here is that blue, yellow, and green are Uruguay. And he's picked red as the imposter, which he said is in Argentina. So the main country here is indeed Uruguay, and you picked the 3 Uruguayan locations correctly. So well done on that. Red, therefore, is the imposter. However, red is Brazil, not Argentina. And the country you weren't meant to guess as the main country was Argentina, but you dodged doing that, so you came out with 2 points here.
I actually after I locked myself in, I really was afraid of the blue actually being the imposter, because you have the black car. And I feel like that kind of I was trying to think is there any coverage anywhere in Brazil where it kind of goes kind of over the border like this and it looks like this. But I couldn't think of anything. So I didn't really know what to mark as it. But I was thinking maybe if I mark that as the imposter, then I don't have to think through everything. I can just be correct. Yeah.
On this round, Radu has gone yellow, green, and red, Colombia, and then blue as the imposter, which he picked as Uruguay. Okay, so Radu, what if I told you that blue and green are in the same country?
What? That is crazy because that was what I was like, nah, those two can't be together.
Yeah, so the other day someone told me that I couldn't cook up a Uruguay, but yeah, blue, green, and yellow are all Uruguay, and red is Brazil.
It's the border town, right?
Yeah, it's one of the border towns. So 0 points on this one, unfortunately. But at least that you got that Uruguay was involved, I guess. And you also avoided the main country which you weren't allowed to guess, which was Argentina.
All right, that's good. Okay, my first thought was like Russia or something, but let me try and figure this out. Mustang is weird. I don't know what's going on in blue, but I don't know what's going on in any of the other ones, to be fair. So the hedgerows on green kind of remind me of like UK or France or something. But that is so strange. And then what is B? I don't know. My first thought was like Russia or something, but that's so strange. We have like a bin, I guess. What's it, like Turkey or something? Yeah, could 3 of these be Turkey and then 1 imposter? And red kind of looks like NL, honestly.
30 seconds remaining.
I'm really struggling with this one. This one, I just have like nothing in my brain right now. Yellow is so weird. Like it looks like nothing. I don't know. Do I try that? Like, or do I go like Turkey? I don't know. I was thinking also like France. Maybe is the option. Okay, I'll go green, yellow, and blue are Turkey, and then red is Netherlands. This is definitely wrong.
Very Russian looking things. Like blue for me definitely looks like Sochi or something like that. Like the curbs feel Russian to me. I don't know. Like something about it just like gives me that vibe. Green. I mean, there's like a bunch of kudzu. I don't know how much that kudzu you would see in Russia. I don't actually remember ever seeing it. I assume it exists somewhere, but now I'm thinking of it. I have never actually seen like kudzu in Russia, which is interesting. Yellow. I mean, yellow and red are kind of just like what can you possibly think about this? The problem is I don't know like what you were like. I don't know what would be the country that you're not supposed to guess here. Because maybe it is. Maybe Russia is the country that you're not supposed to guess, and they both like all of these are actually Ukraine. Because I mean, blue could be like Odessa or something. It doesn't have to be Russia. Like I'm getting like when I say like I get like a Russia vibe from like all the like curves and stuff. And like the materials used in the buildings and whatever. That's like more of like a post-Soviet vibe rather than a Russian vibe specifically. Is that usually does end up being Russia because so many countries are not covered. And the ones that are usually not covered very well and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm gonna have to go with my instincts here and go with Russia as the main country because like blue just feels like something that like maybe would be trying to make you guess something other than Russia.
30 seconds.
And I just really yeah, okay. I just like green just to me just feels like somewhere in Western Europe. Like I cannot like I guess the road is like kind of bad. I guess that is something. Red could even be like Far East or something. I don't know. There's like a bunch of stuff in my head.
10 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna go main country Russia, and green I guess is just gonna be Ukraine. Or actually not Ukraine because I think Ukraine might be the country that you're not supposed to guess. Ireland. I don't know. Or I guess.
Okay.
Red, blue, green, yellow. Okay, dude. Okay, well, immediately this looks like we're working with some Europe action here, which is not. To be honest, it doesn't really. You know. Oh man, dude. I really don't like Europe. Like I just don't. I'm sorry, European viewers. We got beef. And we got.
Or just 80% of the audience. It's crazy.
All right, I got like it. Okay, blue looked like a insane. It could be like a. Wait, that looks so like it could be like Turkey or like what is it? Why is there a Camaro or like what is that? Okay, because green is most easy one that you should be able to get here. Not that I know it, but it looks like something you would get, as in like in Ireland, UK, France, right? So that's immediately 3 things that you should be looking for here. So then you're looking at the other 3 to see what would correlate with those the most or don't. I don't even know what the one I'm supposed to dodge is, dude. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to dodge UK, England, or UK, Ireland, and France is one of them because that should be the one I think I should dodge. Yellow looks like it could be anything in Europe. It's just a dirt road. Like it could even be the Netherlands or something. I feel like I've seen something like that. Red looks like it could be like Dude, is the Netherlands low-key a shout? Nah.
30 seconds remaining.
I low-key don't dislike the Netherlands on the yellow. Why am I thinking that? Because I also like for red, I mean the blue would have to be the Netherlands, which would just be a silly goose moment. I mean, you're looking at just random walls though. And you can't see the backplate. Or is there even a backplate? Like that could even be like freaking like Turkey, maybe. Oh, frick. Okay. Oh man, I gotta give you an answer. Okay. This is an insane call out, I understand. I'm going red, blue, yellow, Netherlands, green, France. I don't know, dude. Like
Okay.
Okay, so looks within Europe, except for yellow. They could be some very weird. What is that car? That is hard, especially that urban realm. Well, we have some AC on the building. Yeah, like green looks much more like UK or something, like Northwestern Europe. Whereas red looks like Poland, and yellow looks like bro, that's Doesn't look like Europe at all. That is so strange. I feel like the cards are not European though.
30 seconds to go.
Oh, that is hard. I'm gonna guess that is Russia, and green is I don't know, UK. That's so wrong, but can't think of something good here.
Okay. We have Blinky here going for red, blue, and yellow as Russia, and green as the United Kingdom. And Blinky, unfortunately, the country you were not meant to guess was Russia again. So that's
Terrible.
-1 there. Now, the main country was Ukraine, so not a bad main guess. And red is the imposter, which is in Argentina.
Yeah. I considered going to the main country being Argentina from red and yellow, but then also maybe blue, but that is a really hard one.
Rainbolt going for red, blue, and yellow as the Netherlands, with green as France. I can definitely see the logic here, however, you're completely wrong. The country you weren't allowed to guess was Russia, so you avoided that. Well done. The main country was Ukraine, which was green, yellow, and blue, and then red was Argentina.
There was a point of me where for 0.2 seconds I thought Ukraine. For yellow only, but I never got Ukraine for the rest of those, like at all.
Debray going red, blue, and yellow as Russia, and green as Ireland. And so the country, you predicted this might be the case, but the country you were not meant to guess was Russia, and the main one is Ukraine, and the imposter is actually red, which is Argentina.
Oh, that actually, you know what was like one thing that made me that thought like crossed my head like very briefly, because when I like looked really closely at the red image, like in the very far background, there's like a tree that's just something about it didn't feel European, like not something that you would see like, because like, usually if you're like in Russia and you see like a line of trees next to a road, it's like a very particular kind of tree. Like usually these like really like either like really like narrow and tall ones, or it's like like you never really see that like it's like really wide and like
Right.
sort of like, you feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just like a very weird kind of tree to have like next to a road in like a post-Soviet country.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what I feel.
So -1 points there, unfortunately. Okay, so Radu has guessed green, yellow, blue as being Turkey, and then red as the Netherlands. Now, the country not to guess was Russia here. So you dodged that. Good job. The main country is Ukraine.
Man.
And red is Argentina. So you actually pick up a point for picking that red was the odd one out.
That's a crazy one, because I feel like I should know both Ukraine and Argentina pretty well, and I just did not think of those.
Pretty hard
I guess
rounds, though, to be fair.
Yeah. As a cute town on the green, and I think that might provide us with the most information. Can I make out anything there? Something like Martino or something? I don't know. What does that actually look like, though? I don't know. It's very ambiguous. Maybe Spain or something, the buildings. So I have a concrete pole, yeah, like a ladder pole in yellow. Blue reminds me more of Portugal, though, I would say. So that is an option as well, I guess. And then red could be Spain, like Galicia, I guess, maybe. So yeah, let's just try and figure out green then. Is this actually Spain? Like the buildings in the back really remind me of Spain. I feel like if I had to go something, it would be Spain. I mean, I hope it's not Portugal. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, I don't know. Like I was thinking like something North Coast. What else do we have? I still think blue is Portugal, and the other ones kind of make me lean more towards Spain. So that's kind of what I'm thinking here. I'm thinking like that is really what I'm thinking. So I guess I'll go for that. Red, green, and yellow are Spain. Blue is the imposter, and it's Portugal.
Okay, like, okay, I don't mean to be like an like is like green not literally like jacked from AVW? Like I feel like this literally like was shown in like a Rainbolt tournament like 1 year ago.
No, I was just plunking down on Google. I found this.
It's like Basque Country, isn't it? It's like next to like Bilbao. It's like somewhere in like it's like a tracker that I put because I thought it was cool, and it's like it's basically a street. Yellow. I mean, I know what you're trying to insinuate with these polls here. I guess like Spain probably would be the main country. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And like I could see like blue being Spain. I could see yellow being Spain easily. Like maybe it's meant to be kind of misleading, but it's kind of doesn't really accomplish that, because like it looks weird, but like the poll I guess is just Spanish. And like red to me feels like the United Kingdom, which is not a very imaginative guess. Like I suppose like blue could be something else, and then like red is just like Spain and like Galicia, and then just like coffee. But like I just really want to like go like all like Spain as the main country and United Kingdom as the imposter in the red.
30 seconds.
The only thing that's holding me back is that in that situation, like I don't know what would be like an obvious country to not guess here. Like would that be France ever? I don't know, but I feel like I just kind of probably have to go with that. Like
10
just, like,
seconds.
Spain as main country and United Kingdom as the imposter for the red.
Okay, you locking it?
Yep.
I mean, immediately, you're looking at the Spain, France, Portugal region of the world, right? And that just immediately just puts a wrench in my feelings. I don't know why, but for green, I feel like I've seen that like emblem thing painted like on like it feels like a Spanish thing to see. I wish I had a compass. Gen 2. I could see red being northern Spain. I really could. And we have a ladder pole in yellow, which makes me think I should go Spain, but it makes me think it's not. It's gonna be like a port or France for yellow, like a northern Portugal. But also, let's be honest with ourselves, it's going to be Spain, Portugal as one of the ones I shouldn't guess because that's gonna be -1 point, and I don't want a -1 point. Blue, I feel like it could also be like a Spain. It could be like a Turkey, maybe. I could see a Turkey for blue. I mean, red, blue, green as Spain with yellow France would be too easy, right? Or like some a bit like or as yellow as Portugal would be too easy. Is red ever US? This is a -1 for your boy, I think. Is blue ever Italy? There's like mountains on that. Is that like the Alps or something? Like, is it ever like Azores or like something like that either? No, I would have those mountains. Oh, dude.
Okay, we need an answer, Trevor. What are you gonna
Oh
go for?
man, I spent the past 10 minutes thinking, or like past 2 minutes thinking, right? And I'm gonna throw everything I said out and just like make a wild guess. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, I'm just gonna do this because this is not what I was saying out loud verbally, but something that I have to go to my heart with.
Okay.
Green, blue, red, Portugal, yellow, France.
Okay.
Well, we have a poll. Need to look at this one as holes. So it looks like it could be Portugal. Some text which I could zoom on. It does look like. Is that Italian actually or Spanish? I cannot properly see. Well, top right blue looks clearly like Azores. Red looks like Galicia though. It's not like 50-50. I guess blue could be like Basque or something. Or maybe it's like just a Portugal Spain 50-50. I mean, like one of them is gonna be Spain or the other way around. It just doesn't look like Portugal, the green one. In fact, it just looks like Italy to me.
10 seconds.
I'm gonna say main country Portugal and green Italy.
Okay. On this, the next round, we have Blinky going for red, yellow, and blue as the main country Portugal, and then green as the imposter for Italy. So the country you were not allowed to guess here was France, so you've dodged that, no minus points. The main country was Spain, and that was red, green, and yellow, and blue is the imposter. The blue location is actually in Quebec City in Canada.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Oh, that sign lying down actually. Oh.
No one
Didn't
noticed that.
that.
Out of all 4 competitors, no one noticed that. Actually.
Oh.
Trevor's picked green, blue, and red as Portugal, with the imposter country yellow as France. I can tell you, the main country you were not allowed to guess was France. So that is good. You've dodged 1 -1 point. The main country comprised of red,
If it's Spain, I'd be so sad. Just tell me.
green, and yellow. They are Spain, unfortunately. You had the immediate call out on green. And then blue is the imposter, and it's Canada.
Oh, dude, I fumbled that so hard. I think I get 0 points.
You do, but you almost had 2, so that's a bit unfortunate. Debray picking yellow, green, and blue as Spain for the main country, and then red as the United Kingdom for his imposter. So the country you were not allowed to guess here was France, so that is fine. The main country was indeed Spain, however, you picked the imposter incorrectly. So the main country is Spain being green, yellow, and red, and then blue is the imposter in Canada.
Yeah, like the problem is that like I guess one thing I could have done, like red could easily be just like a Spain because it's not like something you think of as Spain, but it's like it looks like it could easily be like Galicia, Asturias, even Basque Country itself.
Yeah.
Whereas like blue, it could be Spain, but like if you're putting it like in a something like this, it could also be literally anywhere else. So it would be like a very convenient country to put in as like the imposter as well. Like maybe from that perspective, you could just like take the gamble where like I'm just not going to guess anything remotely, like not even gonna try to guess blue correctly. I'm just going to go with like it's probably the imposter. I don't care about getting the country right. It's probably something stupid, you know, and just beat up basically.
Fair enough. Okay, but you still pick up a point here, and it's better than losing a point for sure. On round number 4 here, we've got Radu going red, green, and yellow in Spain, and blue for Portugal. Okay, so the country you weren't allowed to guess here was France, so you've dodged that. The main country is indeed Spain, and you got all 3 correct. And that means that blue is the imposter, which is Canada.
Canada. Oh, wait. Okay, let me try and cook this up. Is this Halifax?
No.
No. Okay, well, I can't cook
It's
it
Quebec
up.
City. Yeah.
It's Quebec City. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Right part of the country, more or less. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you got 2 points out of 3 there. Pretty good effort.
All right. Wow, that is a like stunning sunset coverage like for yellow there. Like I need that location after this. Green, interesting car. I can't say that I remember that car. So that's unfortunate. We have another Google car in red. That's also interesting. And then bamboo forest. Immediately reminded me of like Indo, but guy is weird with like driving kind of on the right hand side, but I don't know. Could be bait. First of all, the car is like gray or like silverish, the Google car. So I wonder if it's like a silver Google car in the Philippines or something. Because yeah, I don't see like an antenna, like the silverish like antenna car in Indo. Yeah, I think the car color just doesn't make sense otherwise for Indo. So I think that might be a Philly, even though it's Gen 2. I mean, like it is Gen 2, but it's a Trekker. And so I'm not sure if it's like a Gen 3 country actually. Because that's why I don't want to say something like South Africa. Yeah, let's see what else we got. I think green could be Philly. I think green might be those northern islands in Philly. So I think that works. And then blue and yellow. I would rather go yellow for Philly. And then blue is Indo. And that's the imposter.
5 seconds.
Yeah, okay, I'm locking that in. Red, green, yellow is Philly, and then blue is the imposter, and that's Indo.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's some like dumbass. Like, what is this? What is this vehicle? I don't want this. No. Okay. No, this is terrible. I don't even want to guess this. Can you resign in this game? Like, is there?
I guess you technically can forfeit to make a guess, and then you don't get -1 point at least.
Bro, what?
You could also just pick the
Okay,
color of
okay.
the imposter and not do anything else as well. Right, what are we looking at here, Dan, bro?
I mean, bamboo and sand and rocks.
True.
What is happening? And I guess like lucky you if recognize the coverage. I mean that's what I can say, and I'm sure like at least one person looks at that like green shit and goes like, "Yep, got that in a duel once, easy money." Not me though. I mean it looks familiar. Like I feel like I must have seen that vehicle at least once in my life. But what would be like? I guess like something I could see is like Mexico, but then like, again like it's like, do I wanna like take that gamble because I feel like Mexico might as well just be the country that you're not supposed to guess, and then I'm just like,
30 seconds from me.
I think I'm just going to resign. Like I just don't have a guess, and I feel like just like accidentally stumbling into that like -1 is just not worth it. Like I'm just.
Okay. You may as well pick the
And
color
I'm
of the
going-
imposter at
yeah,
least.
I am going to mark an imposter. And I think the imposter is red.
Okay. You also can't lose points on picking the country of the imposter, so if you wanna have a go at that as well, you can.
Okay, red is South Africa. Boom.
Okay.
Oh, bro, what is this? Like, yellow is like some random island, bro. Like, what is that? Oh man, I don't even know where this is. Like, I go through different Okay, green. What beaches has that? Like, Trekker, bro. Like, what is that? Come on. Maybe I can like know what his hands look like. Maybe. Okay.
You tell me.
Oh yeah, can I see the steering wheel? Oh wait, why am I blanking? If the steering wheel's on the right, they're left-hand driving? Is that how that works? I haven't driven a car in like 8 years. Wait, is blue ever that one region of Brazil? But why is there a bike there? Like I would say blue could be that one region of Brazil, but like there's a motorbike, which just does not make sense to me for Brazil.
30 seconds remaining.
Dude, I just had no idea. Wait, can I just abstain? Like,
You may.
wait.
You may
wait,
abstain
okay.
from picking the main country, but you may as well pick a imposter in the color.
Okay. I'll say the imposter is going to be. Wait, how long do I have? I'm probably up.
You got 10
I'm gonna say the
seconds.
imposter. I'm gonna say the imposter is Australia, and it's green. Fuck, dude, I have no idea what I just like did. Like, I have no idea where it like at all. What just happened? Like, if I'm being honest.
Oof.
I haven't been nice
What
to
is
me.
all
Blinky.
this? Green. Like green might be Fernando de Noronha Island, Portugal, Brazil. That could make sense. And red would be some Gen 2 Brazil also maybe. Can't tell if yellow. First look more like Mexico, but I guess it could be Brazil. Blue though, I don't see in Brazil. I feel like blue is Indonesia. Also, yeah, it looks maybe there's a front plate on that back. But yeah, unless like Gen 2. I don't think there's a Gen 2 in Southeast Asia. That is weird though. The palms would Makes sense, I suppose. Wait, wheels on the right.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, what does that mean? How does that make sense? Oh man, how does that make sense? Okay, I'm gonna say red is imposter and is India, and the rest that's so not India. Okay, whatever. And the rest is Brazil.
Okay, so very interesting one here. We have Blinky going blue, yellow, and green as the main country, Brazil, with red as the imposter in India. So the main country that you were not allowed to guess was Philippines, so well done, you dodged that. The main country itself was blue, yellow, and green. However, it was Mexico.
Wait, that's in Mexico. I guess the yellow did look like Mexico, but green. Huh, I thought for sure I could know that.
Yeah, South Coast, that's green, and then blues and Chiapas. And so, red. Where was red? It was Gen2 India. Well done.
Nice.
So, you've actually gained 2 points on this round for getting that red was India. Good job.
Thanks.
We had Trevor going Australia as green and abstaining from picking a main country here. We had then the main country which you are not allowed to pick as Philippines. So I guess good job on not picking that.
I mean,
and
that
then...
wasn't even a thought. I don't know where it was.
Actually, Radu picked Philippines, so I got him.
Oh,
that's
a skill issue. RC hate to break to you.
We had blue, yellow, and green as the main country, which were Mexico, and red as the imposter, which was India. So you picked up that it was left-hand drive country.
India. That looks like Gen 2. Like so much.
It is Gen 2.
Oh wait, what?
That's a Gen 2 car right there.
In India.
Yeah.
Oh.
On this next round, we had a series first with Debray neglecting to pick a main country, opting not to go for that -1. Fair enough. So the country you are not allowed to guess here is Philippines. So no Philippines involved here.
Yeah, would anybody ever in a trillion years guess Philippines though? Like,
Radu guessed Philippines, so...
oh my god.
Okay.
See,
And
this is the problem. It's like if I like stumble into that, I'm just gonna feel so bad. I'm just not even gonna try.
and we had blue, green, and yellow as the main country. So you have picked the imposter correctly here. And the main country is Mexico, unfortunately for you. Now, red, as we said, is the imposter, which is India. So you pick up 1 point here. Actually doing better than Radu, who got -1. So I guess your tactics worked out decently.
Wait, so it is Mexico. Oh, wait, so if I did guess, that would be...
You would have had 2 points, yeah. On this, the next round, we've got Radu going red, green, and yellow as Philippines. We've got blue being his imposter as Indonesia. The country you weren't allowed to guess here was the Philippines, so immediately -1 there. Unlucky.
Okay.
So the main country, blue, yellow, and green, is Mexico.
Okay.
And then red is India.
India. Wow. Gen 2. I don't know if I've seen the Gen 2 in India.
Hard one.
Yeah.
Okay, so -1 points on that one, unfortunately.
Okay, what is that? A Ferrari flag in yellow? Yeah, and like a German flag or something. I don't know. That's interesting. I mean, could be Germany, I guess. Technically, like some spill or something. It would be weird. The actual architecture in Yellow Round reminds me of like the area around the Rhine River. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is over the border in France, maybe. So that's something to keep in mind, I guess. What else have we got? Could any of these be France? I think red might be. I think I could see that, maybe. I don't know, these are such generic rounds. Like, they literally are not speaking to me at all. Green kind of reminded me of, like, Serbia or Croatia. That's interesting. And then blue. What is going on in blue? It's just a really weird house. And so, could see this being France. So I'm kind of thinking I go France as main. And do I go Serbia? It's like no, I see no blue on those plates and the green. So I'm like Serbia or Croatia. Which one do I go? I don't
10
know.
seconds
I feel like that I don't want to trust the plates. So I'm gonna say Serbia. So I'm gonna say red, blue, and yellow are France, and then green is the imposter and it's Serbia.
Okay.
All right. Well, at least these are like actual rounds. Like, you know, that's one. Yeah. I mean, initial thoughts, like yellow feels like Austria with this like random, like at the side of the road, this like curb thing with like the stones. Like, that feels like Austria to me. It's like Austria Gen 3, and it's like the German flag there is just like it's not really doing anything because there's no Gen 3 in Germany. So unless it's like a spill, in which case like really I don't know if there's any spill in Germany actually. I don't like Gen 3 spill. I think that one I would just say Austria. Blue doesn't look like Europe. Like blue looks like this is like Argentina again. Like you just like really like your like Argentinas, I guess. I'm probably gonna go with that just because it's funny. Yeah, because like these like random like whatever these conifers are. I don't really know what they are, but they look like something that would be in Argentina. And the cars look like perhaps. I mean, the thing is like green and red are just like not gonna like green is just like never gonna be Austrian like a billion years. Red like whatever this like pattern is on the red feels like Polish to me. So maybe I'll just like change everything.
10 seconds.
Okay, I think blue is the imposter and it's Argentina, and I think the rest of them are what? The rest of them are Poland. Okay, let's go with that. The rest of them are Poland.
Okay, what is that flag? What is that doing? That's not a flag. What am I saying? I mean, yellow immediately looks like it's like Switzerland without low cam. That's a Porsche or something, or Ferrari. Wait, is that ever like random Gen 3 Germany? Because I know that this guy Oscar was like on their Gen 3 Germany in Hamburg or something like that at one point. So maybe that's the call. 22 copyright on red. That would make sense. Let's just do a little RC action here. 2023 copyright on green, but I don't think that's... Is that Gen 4? I guess. Wait, am I cooking something? 22 copyright on blue. So no, that wouldn't make sense.
What is blood doing?
Hey, listen, brother. This is not an easy thing, okay? 5 minutes into these games, you start, going a little crazy in the head, So I mean, yellow is like Austria, Slovenia, or like...
30 seconds.
What's my time? Okay. Dude, okay, like blue looks like an insane round. Like, why would you have that rundown building like that? Okay, so... Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna do RGB, red, blue, green, as... This is a crazy call out because I can't go for safe guesses here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say red, blue, green, Slovenia.
Mm-hmm.
And then yellow is Germany.
Okay.
There is some interesting payment on red white plates. Wait, is this Switzerland? I feel like it's 3 of these. Yeah, okay. Looks like blue's gonna be the imposter, and the rest looks like it's Switzerland to me because it looks like it's some white plates hidden low cam. Blue though, what is that? Wait, green doesn't really look like Switzerland now, does it? Is some Switzerland, Russia, or Switzerland, Serbia mixed up? Why did I feel like I've seen that yellow a lot before? It does look like Switzerland. Could blue actually be Switzerland? That would be so fucked up. It doesn't look low cam at all. Okay. Main country. I'm scared to do a mistake now. Main country, Russia, imposter, yellow, Switzerland.
Okay. We have here Blinky going red, blue, green as the main country Russia, with yellow as the imposter in Switzerland. The main country that you were not allowed to guess was Ukraine, so you've dodged that. Good job. The yellow is the imposter, and it is Switzerland. However, you got the main country wrong, because that is Croatia.
Wait, why did I think of Croatia? I did think it looked like Serbia, the green one. The white place, that makes sense. That is so stupid.
2 points is actually a pretty good result on a Europe round, so well done. Trevor has chosen red, green, and blue as the main country Slovenia, and yellow as his imposter, which he thought was Germany. So, you are correct that red, green, and blue are the main country. However, they're Croatia, not Slovenia. Really good guess. Unfortunately, close but no cigar there. But you get a point for getting that it was those 3 as the main country. Then yellow as the imposter was one of the countries you called out was Switzerland.
Run the back where I said, this looks like Switzerland without low cam. I mean, yellow immediately looks like it's like Switzerland without low cam. This guy's a meta slave. He's a meta slave. What are you gonna do with him? I do what I can. Alright, that's fine. The 1 point, I'm okay with.
The country that you were not allowed to guess here was Ukraine, and you've not done that. So
Why would anybody ever guess Ukraine?
I don't know. I just picked that. I don't really have anything in mind for this one. Okay, so the main country comprised of green, red, and blue, and that is Croatia. And then the imposter is yellow, which is Switzerland.
What was a thought that I had? It's like, what if it's like low cam but disguised? But I was like, I didn't want to try too hard.
Fair enough, Debray. We have Radu going red, blue, yellow as France, and green as Serbia. Unfortunately, you did mention the right main country as one of the possibilities, and never mentioned the imposter here. The main country is red, green, blue, which is Croatia, and the imposter is Switzerland, which is yellow.
Okay, so... Yeah, okay. I thought it would be around that area, but yeah, Switzerland makes sense as well, because I guess it's low cam.
So, 0 points. You avoided the country you couldn't guess, which is actually Ukraine. I don't think you're ever going to guess Ukraine here. Probably the wrong person to try and fool with that, but, still. Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty, quite a bunch of countries we have here, or rather only two, but
True.
don't know
I can
which
give you that
ones.
info. There are only two.
I don't know. Yellow immediately made me think of like Madeira or something, so Portugal was in my mind. But the rest of them are not super Portuguese. I guess blue could be Portugal, but it could also be like Galicia Bay or something completely different. Red, super cool flowers. Don't know what that means. They're low-key the same flowers as in yellow. Real? They must be the same country. I don't know. Yellow just seems so straightforward. Like I feel like yellow has to be Portugal. So that's why I'm like confused. Like I'm like worried. I don't know. I'm not making anything out of green. Maybe green is Portugal and red is something weird. I'm not super happy with my guess. I'm just gonna go blue, yellow, green is Portugal and red. I guess I'll go Ireland.
Okay.
Okay, so yellow is probably Madeira or whatever that like northwest island of the Canaries is. And I don't really have a preference. So I mean, blue to me feels more like Portugal out of the two. Like either, yeah. I mean, it's not gonna be mainland. So it would be one of the Portuguese islands. And red, I mean, all of these could be like Madeira and the Azores. I don't, because like what if that is the trick? You know, like what if you're not supposed to guess Portugal? Because I feel like it's like a fairly like straightforward. Like I feel like here like you just guess Portugal. Like I don't know where else anybody would guess if this was just like if there was no -1 aspect. I feel like this green one. I feel like I've like you've like used either this or something very similar to this before, and I guessed Taiwan, and it was just like one of the Portuguese islands. I think it was Azores. I don't know if I should put any stock in that memory. Why is this trash can broken? There's like a huge hole in it. Very sad. Municipality not doing its job, I guess. And the red one, I feel like maybe there's like wanting you to guess Azores, and it's like not.
10 seconds.
Yeah, I think there's some like trickery going on here. Okay, I think the main country is Spain, and I think red is the imposter, and I'm going to go with Ireland. Sure.
Okay.
Alright, red, blue, green, yellow. Back to school we go. We're on we're like out here swimming in the ocean over here in like Azores. That's what my immediate thought is. We're gonna be in Portugal. Red, yellow feel very Azores or even maybe Madeira to me. And then blue feels like it could be like a mainland Portugal is my thought right now. And then green feels like it could be like also Azores or something like that, but like also maybe even like a weird something, right? Like it looks like it's like I don't know, like a Taiwan with Gen 2, which I don't like that. But I do like the thought of red, yellow as 2. I think I have to go with my main as Portugal here. Unless there's like red is like a UK and it looks like a Bay Azores that you have to go for or something like that maybe. Blue I feel like could be Spain, like northern Spain, Portugal. Or it could be like a random forest in South Africa. That's the thinking, but those ferns look interesting to me. Now I'm just kind of figuring out where is green placed. Do I go red, blue, yellow as Azores or like red, blue, yellow as Portugal? Okay, I'm just gonna lock this in. How we ball? I'm gonna do red, blue, yellow, Portugal, green, Italy.
Okay.
Island locks. I mean, yellow looks so clearly like Azores that this might be bait. I mean, that just looks like a Portuguese pool as well, but like it has to be. And also, like green and red look like Azores, but then I feel like that's the bait. I feel like that's gonna be end up gonna be same country as blue somehow, but blue is weird. That's what it is. Wait, no, actually, blue is Portugal. Weird. Oh, that is confusing. So now I need to figure out which one of red and green is the imposter. I feel like the lines in green are a bit sus, but then what country is it? What if it's like Taiwan? Maybe it's just Italy though.
30 seconds on the clock.
It's like a ditch though. What is this? What if red is like Ireland though? I hate this. Yeah, I'm saying main country Portugal. Imposter is red Ireland.
Okay.
Not sure about that one.
Okay, so Blinky has locked in blue, yellow, and green as Portugal, with red as Ireland. So the country you were not allowed to guess here was Portugal.
No way.
Which means that blue, yellow, and green were actually Spain.
Spain, yeah. Wow.
Then red is the imposter, and it is Ireland. So you still come out with 1 point here.
Bro, these locks. That's the most fuzzy looking bunch of locks. I guess the lines, I don't know. Yeah, if someone got that.
Trevor going red, blue, yellow as the main country Portugal, with green as the imposter country in Italy. So the main country which you were not allowed to guess here was Portugal. So that's a -1 right there. The main country instead is Spain, and we have red as Ireland, the imposter.
What did I say, Oscar?
You're actually really close, but I done cooked though. They definitely look like Portugal.
It's just the pink fucking flower. numbers, bro.
We have Debray on this round going blue, yellow, and green as Spain and red as Ireland. Now, the country you are not allowed to guess here was Portugal. So well done. It's not Portugal as the main country, which means it is Spain, of course. And that is blue, yellow, and green. So the imposter was red, which was Ireland. 3 points out of 3 here. Well done, Debray. Good round.
Holy shit. Well,
Radu has guessed blue, yellow, and green being Portugal and red as Ireland. And the country that you are not allowed to guess is Portugal. And the main country is those 3, which is Spain. So you're losing a point there. But you do gain 2 points for red being Ireland. Well done. So a total result of 1 point there.
I pulled that out last second somehow. It's
True.
just like...
Yeah, that was a clutch one.
All right. Cool McDonald's drive-through. Very interesting. Yeah, these are very interesting. I mean, I thought it would be Malaysia. I don't know. I mean, it just looks like Malaysia. Like B or blue. B, blue. Like I think I make out a bin that's like a Malaysian bin, like a mainland bin. So I'm happy to send Malaysia with that one. Question is, where are the other ones? Like, I mean, Singapore is an option, I guess. It's just a matter of like how many of these are Singapore. Yeah, the yellow plate's weird on red, but I don't know. I could see that being like Singapore, for example. Green. What is green? Is it Singapore? Is it Malaysia? I kind of lean Malaysia with that one, so I don't know. And then I guess yellow could also be Malaysia, maybe. So yeah, then red would be, or red, I mean, it could be Hong Kong, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like the yellow plate's too obvious. So I kind of want to go like Singapore on that. I've seen some hilly, weird Singapores, but I think I'm not going to overthink it. So I'm going to go blue, yellow, green, Malaysia, red, Singapore.
Okay.
drive through. That's awesome. Okay. So red feels like Hong Kong because it's very British. And you have a lot of brick and yellow plates, which is probably why it's bait, actually. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's a double bait. Maybe it's actually United Kingdom. What if the red is United Kingdom? That'd be like the funniest thing in like human history. But that would just be too good to be true. Blue feels like Indonesia. Like just like maybe like somewhat of an upscale neighborhood in Indonesia. And yellow, you know what? Like the fucked up thing about yellow is it's just it feels like an Indonesian McDonald's. I have precisely one McDonald's location in Indonesia, an ABW. And the McDonald's looks exactly like this. Like the drive-through looks very similar, which is kind of creeping me out because I don't know if that's like the dumbest thing I ever said or if I'm like cooking something like insane. I mean, the plate looks like it would be Indonesian because like it's not like it looks like we're looking at maybe like 2/3 of the plate and then like and then the plate is like slightly longer and then but because like the Toyota logo is like halfway through, so this should be a Malay plate theoretically, which is like puffed up.
30 seconds remaining.
But there's definitely something you're not supposed to guess here. If you're not supposed to guess Singapore, this is like an extremely weak attempt. I will say that. Okay, I'm going to go with the main country being Malaysia and red being the imposter, and it's Hong Kong. I just don't have it in me to say United Kingdom. It would be really funny if it actually did end up being there and I actually did guess it, but I'm just not going to do it. Wait, no, I am going to guess United Kingdom because that plate makes no sense for Hong Kong. Okay,
Okay.
Oh lord, what we got here? I mean, this one like feels like it should be easy, which isn't very promising. You know, like okay, well, let's get the elephant in the room out. Like, there's 3 options here that you want me to guess, right? It's Singapore, Malaysia, and the UK. You know, like there, and we have to figure out which one's which, right? Immediately, I mean, you definitely found some random highway in Malaysia that had double yellow outer lines, right? Or maybe it's like Hong Kong, and I'm really bad. Maybe Hong Kong's an option here too, dude. Oh lord. But the red has a yellow backplate. You kind of have to go UK on that with the double yellow, right? That means the other 3 have to be something the same, and you wouldn't pick something like green to be Singapore because that's too easy of a Singapore, right? And so does that mean that green is gonna be Malaysia, or is green gonna be like a Hong Kong? Because then you have to go with whatever green is for the rest of the 3 because you think red's in the UK. That's my thought process. Okay, McDonald's. Did I have McDonald's in Malaysia? I think McDonald's is in Malaysia. Is this just kale? Or is red not the UK at all, and you found a yellow backplate with double yellow outer lines in like freaking like Andorra? Not really. Peru. What like I don't know.
30 seconds remaining.
And then there's me a main country I can't guess. I'm gonna go ahead and call out the main country I can't guess is Singapore because that's an obvi. That's low-hanging fruit for your boy. Red, UK, blue, yellow, green, Malaysia. Just give it to me.
Okay.
Well, there's a bunch of Singapore looking locks. Though yellow immediately looks like Malaysia to me. So maybe it's just this actually. Or maybe it's the other way around. There's only one Singapore. Oh wait, no, green definitely has a Malay sign. That's not gonna be in Singapore. So then blue also looks like it has Malay poles, bay bins. Yeah, and then red would be, is it Singapore though? Am I gonna get baited? Probably not. It's just UK. The yellow plates. Maybe that's quite obvious actually. But Yeah, that's a weird building though. It is brick. Surely? I
30
think that makes
seconds.
sense. Yeah, I'll lock in Red Imposter UK and the rest is Malaysia.
Okay, so Blinky has gone blue, yellow, and green Malaysia with red imposter UK. 3 points out of 3. Well done. And of course, the country you were not allowed to guess was Singapore.
Yeah.
Trevor locking in blue, yellow, and green as Malaysia, and red as the UK, and he's got all 3 points. Let's go.
Good. Okay.
You played it calm. You stuck with your initial thought.
Cool, calm, collected. Cool,
Wow.
calm, collected is the way you do it, you know?
Of course, Singapore was the country you weren't allowed to guess. Well done.
Okay.
Debra going blue, yellow, and green as Malaysia, and red as the imposter, which is the United Kingdom. Okay, so the country you were not meant to guess was indeed Singapore, so thank you for complimenting my extremely weak attempt.
If you're not supposed to guess Singapore, this is like an extremely weak attempt. I will say that. I'm just looking at blue, and it's like I'm looking at the blue location. And I'm like, this is like the weakest Singapore made of all time. Like this is like so hard to be Singapore, and it's just failing.
Damn, that's crazy. And yes, the main country was indeed Malaysia, and red was the imposter, and red was the United Kingdom. Indeed. Let's go. Blue, yellow, and green he picked for Malaysia, red as Singapore. The main country you are not allowed to guess is Singapore. So how are you feeling right now then?
Okay, I mean, that's good, but that probably means that the imposter is not Singapore, but it's fine.
Blue, yellow, green. They all are Malaysia, indeed. I think they're all Johor, as far as I remember. Red is the imposter, but it is the UK in England.
It is just the UK. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah.
I think I guessed Singapore. I was playing 10 seconds in
Yeah.
Z. I was like, this is what are these buildings? So 2 points there. 2 points again.
What is this? Trying to think of anything. I mean, I don't know. Indo, Philippines, something like that would make sense. I was leaning more towards Indo. I feel like red could be Indo, green could be Indo, blue could be Indo. I mean, yellow could be Indo as well. That motorcycle is interesting. It feels like, I don't know, is that like a white plate or something? That's, don't really know what's going on there. I don't really want to go Philly. I feel like Philly is the wrong answer here. So I kind of want to lean Indo. Like we have a concrete road for red, and so it makes sense that it would be like Indo or something. Question is, which one is not Indo? I'm low-key thinking blue might not be Indo. Like blue is just strange, and I'm trying to think of what that could be. I don't know, like it almost reminds me of Hawaii kinda.
30 seconds.
Is this ever Hawaii? Maybe could try that, I guess. I think that is actually good. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Probably won't be happy, but well, I'll try this. Red,
Okay.
green, and yellow is Indo, and then blue is US.
Okay, you know where I'm at actually? Like,
What?
I'm like really happy with like the previous 2 rounds, like racking up 6 points, and now I'm like starting to think like, what if I just like I just like stop guessing and like conserve my perceived advantage? I mean, realistically, I don't know if I'm up or down, but like I'm just I'm happy where I'm at, and it's like take no risks.
Well,
Just
it's
not
always an
not
option.
getting a minus.
It's always an option.
It is an option, but I'm it's like realistically, I can't actually go that route. Like that would be very very sad if I said that.
That would be kind of funny.
Although this one is kind of like weird because it's like the fact that there's like a concrete road on the red is what's like kind of messing me up. Because like my first thought was that the country that it's trying to be is Indonesia, but like why is there a concrete road? Because like then and now I'm thinking like what if it's like trying to not look like Philippines? Because like trying to look like the Philippines. Because the other one has like this probably like a basketball. Yeah, it's a basketball court on the right, which is a kind of a Philippines thing, but obviously it's gonna be in other places too because it's basketball. But it's just very common in the Philippines. And then red has like this concrete road. Ooh, I really am just like lacking a narrative here. Is a problem. But it also just like I don't know if I should like go like that deep into it. Like what if it is just like trying to be Indonesia? Because blue looks like it kind of could be like Sumba, but it's probably not. Like
30
it's
seconds.
like kind of off. I don't know. Like I really want like I kind of just want to guess like Philippines and just like go full Giga Chad and just like take the -1 if it is there, but it just like doesn't look right. Like red is just weird.
10
Like,
seconds.
it looks like it's trying to be Philippines, but it's not.
What is your answer, Debra?
I think main country is Indonesia.
And which
And I
do you
think
pick as the imposter?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I have like
We need an answer very soon.
Yeah, I think a blue, and I think the imposter is no. I think the imposter is actually red, and I think it's Korea. No, wait, what? No, no, what? Huh?
Answer, Debra.
It's
What
Dominican
country
Republic.
is... Okay.
Red is Dominican Republic. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Lord have mercy, my soul. This might be one of those where I'm silent for the next 2 minutes. I apologize, content. I really gotta take it in there. Yellow's Asia. Yellow's Philippines, I want to say. Like, you're playing basketball. Like, low-key basketball courts is an underrated Philippines meta because, like, they love the NBA, right? Is that a true thing? Has to be, right? Or is that, like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stick to my guns. Say, we're gonna go with the yellows, like the Philly. Okay, so let's use that as our anchor here. You know, red has some low-key Philly content. Or content, oh lord, concrete. But, like, why is that house like that? And why is it low-key Gen 2? It's not, I don't think. And why does green look like it could be like a Colo or like Equa? Blue would be an insane Philly though. I'm basing this entire round off of a freaking basketball goal. So
We got
we
30
ball.
seconds
Let's do
remaining.
it. Red, blue, yellow, Philippines, green, Colo.
Okay.
Okay, concrete road. So definitely a Philippines in there. Green though could be. Green is obviously in Indo-Philippines 50-50 to me. So it looks more Philippines at first glance. Yellow should be Philippines as well, and then blue is such a weird lock. What is that? Well, I don't think it's Philippines. But then what is it? Why? No. I'm so confused. What if red is not Philippines? What is it?
30 seconds remain.
Like, actually, red is such a Timor roof. I hate that. It's all Philly bait, isn't it? Oh, maybe it's just Sumba. Wait, blue is just Sumba. And then green is Philippines? No, yellow is Philippines.
10 seconds.
Okay, yeah. I'll say then yellow is imposter Philippines and the rest is Indonesia.
Okay, let's go through this. So, blue, red, and green he has picked as Indonesia, with meanwhile yellow as imposter Philippines here. Okay, so the country you were not allowed to guess here was Indonesia.
Oh.
So, -1 points there. And the actual country, of course, then was Philippines, which was yellow, green, and red.
Red,
And then
yes.
blue is the imposter, which is Australia.
Oh my god. I was on the right track, I just couldn't figure out blue.
Yeah, and this is actually on the New South Wales Victoria border, believe it or not. Actually, crazy round.
That is crazy.
Trevor locking in red,
No,
blue,
red, blue,
yellow
yellow.
as Philippines and green as Colombia. Okay, so the country you are not allowed to guess here is Indonesia. So well done, you've dodged that. The main country is Philippines. So you've nailed that. However, blue is the imposter, which is Australia.
I would never go Australia there. I could go. I could go Philippines on green. I would never go Australia on blue. Like, is it Western Australia? Where is that?
It's New South Wales Vic border, bro. Insane round.
What the heck?
Yeah.
So I get 1 point.
You do get 1 point. You do get 1 point.
Okay.
Debray on this round has guessed that blue, yellow, and green are Indonesia, and red is the Dominican Republic as the imposter. The country that you were not allowed to guess as Indonesia. So you got -1 point there.
Why?
The imposter Debray is blue, which is Australia. And the main country is, of course, Philippines.
Bro, that's such a throw. That could have been so easy.
You could have had it. You could have had 2 points there at
God.
least. Okay, so Ryder's final answer on this, the penultimate round, is red, green, yellow as Indonesia, and blue, Hawaii, USA. So, the main country that you weren't allowed to guess was Indonesia. So, obviously, Indonesia is not involved here. The main country is, though, red, green, and yellow, and that is Philippines. So, there you go.
Oh my god. I tricked myself.
Yeah. So, that means you picked blue correctly as the imposter. However, it is Australia, not Hawaii.
Ah, it's Australia.
It is
Went through my
literally...
mind, but I couldn't think of where.
It is literally New South Wales Victoria border, which is crazy.
What?
I know.
That is misplaced, I would say.
So there we go. It's a 0-pointer. You lost the point for getting the wrong main country, but you did gain a point for picking blue as the imposter.
Okay, what can I make out of this? Blue reminded me of Italy. I think the signs might be Italian, but I might be wrong with that. But yeah, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Even though, yeah, the plate is weird, but it could be like an old plate or something. I don't remember what the format was for Italian plates, because I saw some when I was there, but yeah, I don't remember. I think yellow fits for Italy as well, so I'm kind of chilling with that. And then what else would be Italy? Green could be, but I'm not like super enthusiastic about going Italy on that one, but it could be. Red, what would red even be? It's a good question. I don't know, it doesn't give me Italian vibes, this thing. Is it like Israel or something? Perhaps. Are we driving left? Like the cars are all parked on the left side, like, I don't know. kind of feels like we might be. And I feel like those palms in the back, like the ones that are like the Californian looking palms, those remind me of Israel as well. I think I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna say blue, yellow, green are Italy, and red is Israel.
Okay. Last round, Deborah. Scores very competitive. 3 points on offer here. Let's go.
Okay, this looks noble. Doesn't mean I know it. Why do we like? Why is there a license plate in the blue? That's like cringe. I feel like the red one is definitely like something that I should get. Like the asphalt is just sus. Like the color of the asphalt is something, and I'm thinking Malta. I'm thinking red as Malta because something about the rule line, something about the asphalt, something about this building as well. It's just like there's just something off about it. I don't think it's and like the what even like I don't know what's going on with the license plate. That's like I can't even see it very well, but like it just whatever's going on there is not very good. And also this building, like I can't really see it anywhere else. Like why is it here? Yep. Blue. I mean, it looks like Croatia played. The format looks good for Croatia. It doesn't look like we have like maybe an EU thing on it. Yeah.
30 seconds remaining.
And I think that plate is probably bait and it's Italy. That's like what my thinking. And yellow definitely feels like some like southern Italy. Like I don't want to overthink this. I don't think I'm gonna have a better answer. I think red is Malta, and I think the rest is Italy. If the country that I'm not supposed to guess is Italy, then that's just like the funniest thing to ever happen because I literally just like lost 2 points after I said that I should just like not guess anymore. And also like whatever these like signs are on the blue, I know those are in Italy. Like the format is the same as the ones that are in Italy, so that's also something that is in my mind. But yeah.
This is one of those where I just immediately, it's one of those where I have to go spin. One of those where I was going to say I get a wrong country because I just went through like 5 different, while I was saying my thought process, I just thought like 4 different possibilities here. I was going to say, this is one of those where I guess the main country is Spain and get -1 point because it feels like it should be Spain. Then I was like, wait, this is ever like Israel or anything like that? And then I was like, wait. Is this like Croatia, Monty, Albania, something like that? Now I'm feeling more Mediterranean over there in Monty and Albania and Croatia, because there's a rule in Geoguessr nowadays. If you don't know what New Gen 4 looks like, a weird country that looks like it has a Spanish man taking beach chairs to a random park in Gen 4, maybe it's just Croatia. Does blue have a blue strip on the plate? Is blue ever Albania? Blue could be no. You would see the double blue probably, right? In Gen 3. Is blue like South Africa? No, probably not. It looks like a European card. Is blue like a Serbia? Is blue like a Portugal or Spain? I'm overthinking this because Spain is the obvious answer here. Probably. Is Greece involved? Is Oscar laughing at me right now? Potentially. Looks like red has a blue strip. Is red ever like Monty? No, what am I saying? Okay, I need to find a commonality. I want to low-key go with Crow or like Monty as my main. There's Gen 4 here, which would mean I would have to go as Crow as my main. And I don't dislike that. The obvious answer is Spain. I don't think I get a wrong answer for saying Crow is my main answer because that would be an out there guess. I don't think Oscar would ever put as like and out there. That means I would have to have another answer that would be the obvious answer. It looks like there's a blue strip on red. Oh, frick, dude. Frick me. Dude, red ever like Tunisia or something like that. Okay, dude.
All right, we'll take an answer.
Dude, frick. Okay. I mean, I'm just at a loss of words here. I'm just gonna go and say blue, yellow, green, Croatia, red, Spain.
Okay.
Okay. Well, there has to be one Italy in there. Blue, we have Italian, like, no parking signs. And that plate is just there to try and confuse us. Yellow just looks like Italy to me. And then red could be Malta for sure. And green would also just be Italy. That makes sense to me. You know what? I'm gonna lock that in.
Final answer?
Yeah, red, Malta, rest, Italy.
Okay, in less than a minute, we have Blinky going yellow, blue, green, Italy, with red, imposter, Malta, and he's got it. 3 points out of 3. Well done.
Nice.
Wow. Absolutely dismantled me. Most players took a bit longer than that. But, okay, nice work, Blinky. You've actually killed it, bro. Very good performance.
Thanks.
We'll have to see now the final tally, but you can definitely be proud of how you played.
There's some close mix-up, I assume it's the same for everyone.
Trevor locking in blue, yellow, and green as Croatia, and red as Spain. Now, in this entire time, you didn't mention the wrong country that you weren't meant to go, which is France. So well done on dodging that. However, also of note, you did not mention either of the correct countries either, which are Italy and Malta. Red being Malta. So you did pick up a point, getting the imposter. However,
I'll take that. A little bit of a major skill shoe, but sometimes that plays to your advantage, I guess.
You got it.
If you're so clueless, you don't even get the country you're supposed to get.
Trevor, well played. We'll have to see how you stacked up against other people, and thanks for coming on.
Thanks, guys.
So we have Deborah going blue, yellow, and green as Italy, and red as Malta, the imposter. The country you were not allowed to guess here is France, so you've dodged that. The main country is Italy, and red is the imposter as Malta. 3 points out of 3 on the final round. Well done, Deborah.
Okay, we clawed it back. I did not have to end on less points.
The last 4 rounds were incredibly good entertainment, I have to say.
It was an emotional roller coaster, to say the least.
Definitely so. Well played. We'll have to see if you won. And yeah, GG's.
I don't even know what to say.
On this final round, Radu's gone blue, yellow, and green as the main country with Italy, and then red as the imposter as Israel. The main country was blue, yellow, and green, and it was Italy. So that means you picked correctly that red was the imposter, which is Malta.
Malta. Oh yeah, they drive on the left. I am dumb. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Wait,
Yeah.
how did you pick up that they're driving left when they're parked on the right, though?
Wait, I don't know. Bro, I don't know. What am I doing?
As if this guy made the hero call and then was just completely misread the road. 2 points for the final round. The country you weren't allowed to guess was France. And you did it. Nice. That is a really solid total. Some of these were super hard rounds. So
Okay.
I'm keen to see if you won, but GG's, Radu.
GG's. Fun stuff as always.
Okay guys, what an epic little run we've had here. Everyone had their own stand-up moments here, which was great to see. But of course, there could only be one champion, so let's check out the leaderboards. In 4th place, we had Rainbolt, who had a very valiant effort with 9 points. In joint 2nd, we had Debray and RC with 10 points. And that, of course, leaves Blinky with 12 points as the champion on his first ever time playing in this series. Massive thank you to the competitors today. Hope you guys all enjoyed playing along. Do let me know what score you guys got in the comments. Give the video a like, and I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Till next time, and goodbye.